Hello, my Flosstube friends. I am Heather, the 20-minute stitcher. I am here with episode 27, I believe. I forgot to check before I came down here. I am like a chicken with my head cut off lately. But I'm the 20-minute stitcher. Welcome to my channel about cross stitch. I'm so happy you are here. We are so close to that 750 subscriber mark. So if you are new here and you like what you see, please subscribe. Like the video, do all the things, right, that YouTube likes us to do. I am coming to you a little extra casual this morning. It's been an incredibly busy couple of weeks, so I'll do a real quick life update. I have no finishes. I have barely been able to stitch the last 2 weeks. I have such sad, pitiful amounts of progress to show you on my stitching, but I thought about titling this video the one with all the haul because so much happy mail and haul has arrived in the last 2 weeks since I last filmed my expo purchases from Top Knot Stitcher, a Forbidden Fiber Company order, an Abby Sue Designs mystery box, so much to show. So I will make up for the lack of actual stitching with fun, stitchy, happy mail and haul to share. I mentioned the 750 subscribers because I do have a giveaway I plan on doing of some homemade floss winders, beautiful wooden floss winders that my dad made, that I'm going to give those away when I hit 750 subscribers. So if you watch my channel but don't subscribe, please do. It would be really fun to hit 750 subscribers. So, quick life update. Reason for my lack of stitching, reason for my wet hair. You get the real Heather here on this channel. So the last 2 weeks, super, super busy. I had a huge event, 140 of our lawyers. I work at a law firm. 140 of our lawyers traveled to Atlanta for a retreat that I was one of the sort of 2 or 3 people in charge of planning and executing. So that retreat was Wednesday through Friday of this past week. So obviously last week was consumed with that. The week before was also consumed with that. And last weekend I went camping with my son. So between preparing for the retreat, camping all weekend, very little stitching got done the last 2 weeks. But everything went really well. Camping was fun. The retreat was amazing. I've had a super busy weekend this weekend. I did take a day off work here coming up soon. So I will either sit and stitch all day or sleep all day. We'll see how it goes. So that's a real quick life update for me. And yeah, today I had a Pilates class this morning. My kids get home from their dad's house in like an hour. And so it was, okay, do I film when it's quiet, even if my hair is wet, or do I dry my hair and have to wait until this afternoon when the kids are home to film? So you get wet hair, Heather, today. Sorry, not sorry? All right, let's get into the stitching. The tiny, minuscule amounts of stitching. So pre-retreat, I worked on the pattern that I am just like obsessed with working on right now, which is Haunted Library. I know so many of us are doing it now. I know so many of you have been seeing me and other people stitching it and going, oh, fine, all right, I will stitch it now. Sorry, I shook my camera. I'm still woefully behind, but every release that comes out each Friday is just like, oh my gosh, this pattern just keeps getting better. But since I'm so far behind, I gave up on doing only the 310 and I'm just going back and filling in. So I only stitched on this for about an hour total in the last 2 weeks. But I did go in and fill in these candles and the flames on them that you can't really see. And filled in the staircase here. I did kind of like this lighter brown here and all the brown around the skeleton's feet. So not a lot, but I did finish that up. I love this little skeleton. This week's release is Count Dracula hanging upside down reading a book. It's so stinking cute. This pattern, I just absolutely love it. It's like all I want to do is sit and stitch on this pattern. So that is my teeny tiny little progress on Haunted Library. This is by Lola Crow Studios. If you have not seen it yet, where have you been? Just kidding. But it's so amazing. You should go look it up. If you enjoy books, spooky Halloween type things, you would have so much fun stitching this. I guarantee it. So there is that. Then the other, I gotta find somewhere, I've got so much stuff sitting out. Then the other pattern that I worked on, my birthday was last Friday on September 16th, and my birthday start was the Spring Dragon by Ingleside Imaginarium. Isn't he beautiful? Or she? I think it's a he, even though there's pink. I don't know. His face just looks like a he to me. I don't know why. But anyway, again, we left on my birthday for our weekend camping trip, and I worked all day that day. So it's a sad, sad, pathetic little start. But I said it was going to be my birthday start, so I started it. And I'm going to show it to you on one of my birthday gifts from my mom. So don't laugh. There you go. There's my start. It's part of the wing. That's all I got in. I only got to stitch for like 20 minutes. And so that's my birthday start. It looks like absolutely nothing, but it's on the backing board that my mom made for me for my birthday. Yay! Thumbnail. Okay. But yes, so that is my sad, sad little start. My little Calvin on Spring Dragon. And then I did take stitching with me on the retreat because I'm apparently a hopeless optimist about having time to stitch. I didn't. I had zero time to stitch during the retreat, but I did get to the airport several hours early and did stitch for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes before I decided I was hungry and needed to go find some food. So I did work on my Lizzie Kate Peace, Love, and a Cure. So I finished up sort of all of the dusky rose or whatever color you want to call this kind of under the E here, and started over here on the other petal that's over here. So again, not much. The stitching has been very sad these last 2 weeks, but that is what I stitched on. All right, let's get into haul. I have so much. So first I want to share my birthday gifts. So my parents are both crafty little people, and I got so much cool stuff for my birthday from my parents because I'm spoiled. So there's the backing board that my mom made for me because she watches my YouTube channel. Thanks, Mommy. And said, you need a backing board. So she made one for me. And then I also got, my mom stitched this for me. It says, follow your heart, but take your stitching with you. I have no idea who this is from. I will ask her and I will put it in the description of the video. But she turned it into a flat fold for me. And I just love that. Follow your heart, but take your stitching with you. Love it. It's adorable. And then she also made me this that says hissed off. She said I could take it to work if I want, which I'm very rarely hissed off at work, but it still is awfully cute. I have never seen either of these patterns anywhere before. So again, I'll have to ask her who they are. And then my dad, who made those floss winders I'm giving away, got creative and made me 2 of these phone stands for the house. And what's really funny, sorry for the crinkling paper. So he made this one first, or he showed me this one first. And I should have brought my phone down here to show you, right? But there's obviously in the groove, and then it just rests against the little paw that's up here. So he made this for me. And when I opened it, I said, oh my gosh, that's so adorable. I love it. Like, that's really awesome that you came up with this idea. And then I said, oh, I should have you make me another one for work. And he said, oh, funny you should say that. Here you go. And so he made me one for my office at work as well. So are these not just the most adorable little things? I'm a pretty lucky kid. So I have pretty awesome parents. So that was, I'll call that happy mail, even though they didn't mail it to me. They gave it to me in person. And then one last one that she didn't have ready on my birthday, but she gave me after, is this. Really? This is like the 9th time. Again, I've never seen this pattern. I don't know where she finds this stuff, but I love it. Isn't it adorable? So spoiled. Anyway, so those were my birthday gifts from my parents. They also bought me a lap stand for my stitching that is currently in transit to me. So I guess I will have that to show you for my next video. So that is what I shall call my happy mail. And then moving into haul. So I have kind of 3 things of haul to show you. One are all of my expo purchases that I got from Top Knot Stitcher. I kind of lost my mind. I totally fell in love with the Autumn Garden palette floss and the, sorry, I thought I had opened this and I think I had, and then it closed itself again. With the Autumn Garden palette. And I think I fell in love with so many of the patterns that I think I might need to order another set of the floss, because I think I ordered more patterns than I will have floss to stitch. But if you haven't seen these on Instagram, you can search for Cross Stitch the Rainbow. That's the Instagram account associated with them. But it's these 4 colors from Cottage Garden Threads. It's Golden Goalie, which, I mean, just look at that variegation. I love it. It's got like red and purple and green and yellow. So it's Golden Goalie, Spruce, Dandelion, which is just this lovely variegated kind of gold brown. I love it. And Terracotta, which just, I mean, it's stunning. And the fabric is the floss is so soft. So those are the 4 threads that then 25 or 26 different designers designed 60 by 60 or smaller patterns that used only those colors. And I kind of lost my mind a little bit here buying patterns, which is why I said I think I have to buy more floss. So I got this one, Autumn House on a Hill by Tiny Modernist. I just love the little squirrel. I think it's so cute. I got Autumn Delight by Needle Bling Designs. Just like the pumpkin. This, I was like, I didn't remember buying this. I thought I just bought the pattern, but it's by Mani di Donna. It's called My Garden in Autumn, and I apparently bought the whole kit. I thought I only bought the pattern, but I apparently bought the whole kit, which is fun. So again, I really liked the look of this pattern. And the kit comes with the pins and the linen and the finishing pom-pom border, edging, whatever you want to call it. Don't wash. So, I mean, I love the fabric. It's gorgeous. I don't want to take it out of the plastics. It'll be too noisy. But it's a lovely, mostly kind of a really pale orange with some hint of green in it. But it kind of cracked me up when I saw that, because I was like, wait, I ordered the whole thing? Told you, I kind of lost my mind. Clearly, I just blacked out and just ordered stuff. But anyway, so that's that pattern. Then I also got this one from Bendy Stitchy, Autumn Colors. And it says, autumn colors don't just fall, they fly. And I just thought that bird was so cool. And the way the floss, the variegation in the floss, I just think it's really, really neat. So I bought that one. And then I think my 2 favorites, no offense to any of the other designers, but I think my 2 favorites of these were the Romy's Creation, My Favorite Word. My favorite 4-letter word is fall. And the Sweet Wing Studio, Happy Fall, y'all. Love it. So I think this one might be the first one I stitch. But those were all of my autumn. But, you know, I think they said that the skeins of the floss were enough to stitch 2, maybe 3 of the patterns. And I got like 6 or 7. So yeah, I think I have to order more floss. Then I also purchased some other Expo patterns. This one I think might have actually been a freebie included with purchases. Maybe not. Either way, he's adorable. I love him. I love hedgehogs. And this is from the Elegant Thread called Hedge Hugs. Then I got a couple of New York Dreamer Needleworks patterns, Coffee or Wine today. It says, give me coffee to change the things I can and wine to accept the things I can't. I'm a huge coffee drinker, not a huge wine drinker, but when I do drink, it's either going to be whiskey or it's going to be wine. And then pumpkin spice, everything nice, because I'm one of those people. I own it. I love it. Pumpkin spice. And then anyone who placed an autumn colors or autumn garden palette order. Also got this free pattern from the Blue Flower that is also uses those Cottage Garden Threads autumn palette colors as well. And then I think my other favorite expo release is this one from Luminous Fiber Arts, All Hallows Eve. So I have so many of these. I want to start like right now, but I already have so many whips. It's a conundrum. So that was my Happy Mail haul from Top Knot Stitcher, all my expo patterns. There were still a few others that I really liked that I didn't purchase. I had to draw the line somewhere. I was going crazy. I love the Autumn Cloche by Liz Matthews. So yeah, there's more that I'm interested in. Let's see. I think next I will do my order from Forbidden Fiber Company. I have been having so much fun stitching my Halloween Quaker, even though I haven't worked on it in 2 weeks. I have been eyeing Lila Studios' Nevermore pattern for almost as long as I've been eyeing Halloween Quaker. And I finally decided I was just going to buy it because I'm loving her pattern for Halloween Quaker. And so I feel like I would love the Nevermore pattern as well. That's my favorite Poe work. I love Edgar Allan Poe. And so I decided, I've never really purchased the like floss conversions from any of these other dyers out there. And so I decided, sorry, I forgot to open it. I purchased the pattern. I decided I was going to buy the floss conversion from Forbidden Fiber Company. So this is their floss set for Lila Studios Nevermore. They had a kit at one point in time, but the kit's been sold out. So I just got the pattern off of Etsy. I'll put a picture of the pattern up on the screen so you can see what it looks like. But then these are the floss colors for it. I guess I don't need those two are the same. So again, it's as you would expect for the Raven. It's largely a dark palette, but then you've got these little pops of the lighter color and the blue, and this kind of like gray blue. So again, resisting the urge to just start that right now, because I'm having so much fun stitching Halloween Quaker, and it's getting to be fall, and I kind of want that, like, all I want to do is like stitch spooky things. So Haunted Library and all that stuff. And then just for fun, I purchased their, they are doing, Zodiac this year, cross stitch kits, mystery kits. And Virgo released during the season of Virgo. And I was hemming and hawing about it long enough that I wasn't able to get, at least I don't think I was able to get the whole kit with the bag and everything, which was fine. So I just got the fabric and the pattern. If you don't want to be spoiled by any of it, look away now. But this is the fabric. It's called Primrose. All that was left was the Ada, which is fine because sometimes I like to just, Ada goes so fast. Sometimes I like to just stitch on the Ada. So I was happy to get this. This is in the colorway Primrose, and it's kind of like I don't know, it almost looks kind of greenish, but it's like a very gray green with pops of, I shouldn't even say pops because they're very muted, but with like some rose, like dusty rose color. I don't know. It's really pretty. I really like it. And then this is the pattern, which made me so happy when I saw it because I'm doing so much stuff that's kind of intricate now and lots of color changes. And so I think, other than my Lizzie Kate, which is big blocks of color, this is another one that's just kind of big blocks of color. And it looks like it will be very fun to stitch up. And I love the flosses. Come here, get out of the bag. So these are the flosses. There's Lavender Pearl, Virgo, which is sort of their one of a kind. I mean, look at the variegation in there. It's like pink and green. It's really cool. And Fawn, Corn Husk, and Gecko. So really excited about this one. Super fun. I'm always hesitant to get mystery patterns, just like I was with Haunted Library, but then when she teased out that, I was like, yep, sold. But there were no teases for the Zodiac ones. But I think it'll be lots of fun. It'll be a nice change to have something on Ada. So yeah, so that was my Forbidden Fiber Company purchase. And then my last piece of haul, Happy Mail, Abby Sue Designs on Facebook I think she closed her Etsy shop and she just has a website now. Did a Haunted Mansion mystery box. So the pattern hasn't released yet. The pattern releases on October 3rd, or the first part of the pattern releases on October 3rd. But she did a pre-order for a mystery box that would give you your floss and your fabric and everything needed, plus some other goodies. And my daughter absolutely loves Haunted Mansion. It's her favorite ride at Disney World. Her birthday is in October. And so I thought, well, this would be a fun thing to get and stitch for her. It won't be done. The last piece of the pattern releases, I think, the last week of October. But this will be a focus project for me in October, because my thinking is it would be really nice to be able to finish it, if not in October, then really, really close to, and give it to her either as a late birthday gift or maybe a Christmas gift. So the box arrived, and sadly, bless her heart, this is only her second time doing a box. And she's learning. I got a little spoiled on some of the contents before my box arrived, because a lot of people's boxes arrived with one of the items broken. And so she posted to her Facebook page about, I'm so sorry. Contact me as soon as possible. We'll figure out a way to make it right. And sadly, I was also one of those people. So I'm waiting to hear back from her about what she's doing. I don't know what she's doing, if she's going to reship or if she's going to offer a refund or what. But it was a really cool box. I was really, really happy with it. So we'll start with what was included. So the culprit of what broke the one thing is this candle. It's a Haunted Mansion Tomb Sweet Tomb is the scent. Basically, it's like a fireside musk scented candle. It smells really good. But this was the culprit of what broke this. But it was a mug with the paintings from inside the Haunted Mansion ride, which is kind of a bummer because it's really cool. So I hope maybe we can get a reship, but I'm not going to complain too much. And in the mug, there was Ghost Host Tea Blend with this really cool little tea diffuser spoon with a little axe charm on it. This soap that I picked it up this way and then turned it over and was like, wow, it glows, which seems really creepy, but also really cool. So it's a glycerin soap in the scent of absinthe, apparently. And Fangirl Fibers made a needle minder for it that says, "Welcome, foolish mortals." And apologies, because I forgot to take the fabric out of the bag, so it's going to be really noisy here for a second. And then we have the fabric and all of the floss. Oh, and there also was this sticker that I'm pretty sure my daughter's going to try to steal from me. We might have to arm wrestle for it because it's super cute and I want it for my planner. But anywho, so it came with that sticker. And really excited to see what this pattern ends up being, because look at these floss colors. Like they're so bright and vibrant, which is not what I would have expected for a Haunted Mansion pattern. So I'm really, really excited to see what it is. So those are the floss colors, and this is the fabric. I picked Ada again, just because I thought that it would be faster to stitch on. Or maybe there wasn't a choice for this one. I honestly don't remember. Either way, I'm happy with the Ada, but isn't this a cool fabric? It doesn't say anything about like what the color name of the fabric is. So yeah, it doesn't say anything about the name of the color or the name of the fabric color is. So, but it's really, really pretty. And so that is my Haunted Mansion box from Abby Sue Designs. The box itself is no longer available, but I believe that you can still participate. Like you can still get, I think, the fabric and the floss to participate in the stitch along itself, I think. But yeah, so that is, I've put myself back on a purchasing restriction, sort of. I purchased one more thing from Forbidden Fiber Company on Friday because they re-released their Yellowstone stuff. So I have some Yellowstone stuff heading my way that I should be able to share with you in my next video. So that is everything that I have been doing lately. Not a whole lot of stitching, but a lot of getting happy mail and getting very excited about the things in my happy mail. I feel like I have to sit down and have like a planning session for the rest of the year. I feel like I need to plan a weekend where I can do nothing but sit in my pajamas and stitch. Maybe Bridget and I should plan another Zoom stitch along. Maybe I should just plan one of my own. My brain feels like total mush after this retreat. It went so well, but I am so exhausted from it. But I'm hopeful that I'll be able to have some more brain power to spend a little bit more time on this channel and a little bit more time on my Instagram and a little bit more time stitching and doing these sorts of things. So if you have stuck with me through this whole video, thank you for staying with me. I hope you liked what you saw. Please like the video. Please subscribe if you are not a subscriber. If you purchased from Expo, any of the new Expo patterns, I would love to hear what your favorite Expo pattern is. And if you have thoughts as to which one you think I should start first. I know I went through a lot of patterns, but if you have a vote as to something you'd really like to see me stitch first, feel free to leave it in the comments and we'll see what happens. I hope all of you are doing well. Hug your loved ones today. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye.